Hey, my name is Brittany Corbett. I've been an associate now for about 2.5 years, and I graduated from the University of Michigan in 2014. Go Blue! I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to go through Associate Boot Camp with the Scheduling Institute. Learned a ton of stuff. There are 3 major take-home lessons that I learned, and I would like to share them with you today. Lesson number 1, Science of Getting Rich. This was given to us our first day at boot camp, and I was all,
of course Jay would give us this book, fly around his fancy helicopter? How superficial is that?
but then I decided I would give it a try. So on a flight to Phoenix, Arizona, I popped out some Wallace Waddles and started to read. I could go on and on about how I bought this book on audio and now I listen to a chapter every single day on my way to work because it's that awesome. Or how I custom frame this canvas that's hanging in my office and in my owner doctor's office as a daily reminder. But what I really want to talk about is chapter 7 on gratitude. I was at a point in my life where I was really in a rut and I was all, poor me. Bad stuff's always happening to me. Only happens to me. I'm a dentist and I'm broke. I was at a point in my life where I had some family stuff going on, personal stuff going on. I felt like I was broke all the time and I had this $300,000 boulder on my shoulder. But then I read the chapter on gratitude and I realized that I literally hadn't said thank you for all the good stuff in my life in a really long time. So as soon as I landed, I just started focusing on being thankful. Thank you for getting me here safely. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come out to Scottsdale, Arizona and learn from Frank Smear, a master of my craft, about a profession that I absolutely love. Thank you for these legs that I'm walking on. I can't even get around without them. That poor guy's in a wheelchair. What am I crying about? And then something amazing started happening. I got to the carousel. Literally the last 20 times I've been to the airport, my bag is last off the carousel. And this happened.
My bag was the first one out!
Okay, maybe this doesn't sound like super cool, but then something else happened. I had emailed my whole study club because I wanted to ride with somebody from Phoenix to Scottsdale, just so I wasn't going to be by myself. And nobody emailed me back. But sure enough, I turn around.
One of my study club buddies was right there, and like my favorite one, and he wanted to share an Uber.
But it doesn't stop there. As soon as we grab our bags and walk outside, and he's about to order an Uber,
Another study club buddy, and he's already ordered a car.
all of a sudden I felt like my luck had started to change. But looking back, the reality was it wasn't about my luck, it was about my perspective. I just was noticing everything good that was happening to me, and so all the bad stuff just seemed to not be as big of a deal. You try to stay inside your bubble and you think that your lens in life is not affecting how you're talking to your patients, but in reality, I definitely think that it was coming off. Which brings me to lesson number 2. Do not impose your personal financial situation on your patient. I don't remember his exact words, but Jay brought this up day 1, and I immediately recognized that I was guilty.
Oops.
I felt broke. So I was talking to my patients about their dental problems, and I was having this sense of guilt about delivering bad news to them. But I'm so good at putting myself in other people's shoes. That's a good thing, right?
Wrong!
I wasn't putting myself in the patient's shoes. I was putting the patient in my shoes.
So this tooth is broken, and to fix it, we really need to put a crown on it. And this tooth over here, it has an infection, and so to fix it, it needs a root canal. And then after the root canal, that tooth's also gonna need a crown. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I was feeling guilty I was assuming the patient had the same financial struggles as I did, and that wasn't fair. It's my job to tell them what they need. It's not my fault he needs a crown or this or that. And why am I feeling guilty about telling patients how to maintain their quality of life and fuel their bodies with these teeth that they need, or feel good about their smile? It's my job. Now I could tell my patients what they needed with confidence. And guess what? That wasn't just something that I needed to do. That's what the patient wants. They want a doctor to tell them what they need, because that's what they're coming to us for. Every month that goes by, I notice more and more of my patients are saying yes, because now I'm able to present treatment with confidence. I always knew what they needed. I always knew I could follow through with their treatment and give them a good product, but I was lacking confidence because I was feeling guilty. Big deal. Life changer. Lesson number 3. Once the patient says yes,
Get the heck out of the room!
Dr. Panarello said it best. Pretend like your butt's on fire and there's a bucket of water outside the room waiting for you.
Ouch.
Don't get burned. I am 100% certain that I was talking my patients out of treatment. I was trying to educate them, because so many people say, oh, my dentist never told me that. But guess what? You can educate your patients without telling them every little detail and using big words that they don't know. Fact finder, imposing herself on her patients. I was word vomiting all over the place and I didn't even know it. It was a big problem. As soon as I realized I was doing that and I stopped word vomiting, guess what happened?
Bam!
Case acceptance goes up. What's a root canal? It's a way to clean an infection out of the tooth. What's an implant? Root replacement. If the patient wants to know more, they will ask. Trust me. So, why do I need to replace that tooth? Well, why are my other teeth gonna move? Okay, but, so what if my other teeth move? How much is that gonna cost? How much does it hurt? Find verbiage to simplify things for your patients and only give them more when they need it. So along my journey, I've had some slow months, but I've also had some really great months and some breakthroughs. And when I have my slow months, I don't let it discourage me, because good old Wallace Waddles taught me that a missed opportunity now just means something bigger and better in the future. And the Scheduling Institute taught me I can only control what's inside my bubble, and all I need to do is focus on what I can improve on and not let anything else discourage me. So really, really grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much, SI, for everything you've taught me. I had my best month yet so far this year in December, and I'm very much looking forward to 2017. Happy New Year.